Tony Holmes draws on over 30 years of experience as a facilitator, mediator, yoga therapist, and body-mind coach. Tony creates and facilitates workshops specializing in conflict resolution, diversity, equity, consent, team building, stress reduction, and psychosomatic character therapy using an embodiment framework that empowers participatory consensus and co-creating opportunities for change. Tony partners with those seeking to transmute crisis, fatigue, and trauma into power, pleasure, and divine purpose. In addition to working with Fortune 100 businesses, governmental organizations, and private clients, Tony is an entrepreneur and an interfaith minister. As a former theater professional, they have served as a Goodwill ambassador to Japan and has been awarded a Congressional Certificate of Merit. Tony's a father of two wonderful beings and continues to learn from them every day. To learn more about their work, please visit thelovewarrior.com. That's right, thelovewarrior.com. All right, Tony, bring it on home. Did you hear that? You would have thought I was applying for a job with that intro. So when I started working with people in psychosomatic therapy, helping the body and the mind come together and people come back to their center, sometimes people would come in and they would be like, I just want a quick rub down. And I'm like, it's a little more than that. And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, sometimes when we're going through stress and we don't have time to deal with it, the body will be our friend and store it for us here or here or here, wherever. And when we take time to listen to it, sometimes as it's releasing, it releases with tears or laughter or rage or feelings of turn on. And that's okay, because we're often tamping everything down and being like, not right now, or it's not appropriate right now. And so the way we come back to emptying out and come back to our, what Jung called our entelechy, our inner knowing, that prime directive that every living thing has, that entelechy is really our untampered with, or I like to say unfucked with vibration, is we can use sound rather than trying to move everything through a logical framework of like explaining things like we might do in talk therapy. And so often when they're on the table about to get a massage, a quick rub down, I'll ring this bell, which represents bringing in the vibrations of all those who love us and care for us, and that's from an indigenous tradition. And then sometimes people will want to empty out, and what I invite people to do is just let whatever's heavy be heavy and let it drop into the earth. And then after they empty out, sometimes what people need to hear is, if we're going to use words at all, is I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And when they're there, then they can begin to tap into their entelechy, that place that goes beyond, beyond, beyond. And I'm just going to invite you to listen and remember, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, because the body doesn't care who says it, even if we say it to ourselves. Continues.